Vanisian subs time. Everybody come join. Biggie, let's start. Every voice, every time. Hey, yeah. Biggie, let's start. Right. Share and subscribe. Right. Share and subscribe. Turn it up loud and tell your friends worldwide. Biggie on the mic, bringing truth every day. Real conversations in a biggie way. From London to the world, everybody come join. Biggie, let's start. Every vibes at a time. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Right, turn it down and tell your friends worldwide. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Bring the vibes, from the vibes, from the start. Biggie, let's start. Say your references in a biggie way. From London to the world, everybody come join. Biggie, let's talk. Every voice, every time. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Bring it up loud and tell your friends worldwide. Biggie on the mic, bringing truth every day. Real conversations in a biggie way. From London to the world, everybody come join. Biggie, let's start. Start time. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Biggie, let's start. Bring it up loud and tell your friends worldwide. Biggie, let's start. Yo, Biggie, let's start. Yo, Biggie, what's the gossip? Interviewing the best, finding out the tips and tricks. Yo, Biggie, let's start. Yo, Biggie, let's start. Yo, Biggie, what's the gossip? Interviewing the best, finding out the tips and tricks. Yo, Biggie, let's start. Yo, Biggie, let's start. Yo, Biggie, what's the gossip? Interviewing the best, finding out the tips and tricks. Yo, Biggie, let's start. Let's talk, let's Let's talk. Biggie, let's talk.
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Let's talk. Let's talk.
Oi, Biggie, let's talk.
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
It's just Biggie Club. Let's talk. Biggie, Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Yo, Biggie inside, Biggie let's talk. Galla maħrijan bolda, YouTube te live hardin crowd rolda. Storjan sarġjan dilton o bolda. Biggie let's talk, sin pura holda. Yo, Biggie inside. Biggie inside. Yo, Biggie inside. Biggie let's talk. Galla maħrijan bolda, YouTube te live hardin crowd rolda. Storjan sarġjan dilton o bolda. Biggie let's talk, sin pura. Yo, Biggie in the rave. Yo, Biggie inside. Biggie in the Biggie let's talk. Galla maħrijan bolda, YouTube te live harda. Holda. Biggie.
Let's talk, let's talk.
Biggie, come see me. Gossip and gossip is what you need. Oi, Biggie.
Let's talk,
Let's talk.
let's talk.
Let's talk.
Oi, Biggie.
Let's talk,
Let's talk.
let's talk.
Let's talk.
It's just Biggie, come let's talk.
Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Let's talk. Biggie. Come see me.
Biggie, let's talk. Yeah, we bringing that vibe. Real stories, real people. Yeah, we keeping it live. From the streets to the stage. Yeah, we speak from the heart.
Biggie, let's talk.
Yeah, we setting it up.
Oi, Biggie, let's talk.
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Let's talk. Let's talk.
Oi, Biggie, let's talk.
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
It's just Biggie Club. Let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Let's talk. Biggie. Come see me.
Biggie, let's talk. Yeah, we bringing that vibe. Real stories, real people. Yeah, we keeping it live. From the streets to the stage. Yeah, we speak from the heart.
Biggie, let's talk.
Yeah, we setting it up.
Oi, Biggie.
Let's talk. Biggie on the mic. We're talking truth, no hype. Drop everything and hear what's up. It's Biggie time, so let's light things up.
Listen up, Biggie in the studio.
where the real talk flows, yo. The vibe is buzzing, the truth is loud, but Biggie talking calm, keeping it proud.
We got stories of struggle, from hardship to hope, from the block to the globe.
Yo, Biggie, break it down, break it clear. No filter, no lie, just sincere.
Follow Biggie, 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 hit like and let's talk. We're not about drama, just about the life we walk. Drop everything and hear what's up. It's Biggie time, so let's light things up.
We talk about money, we talk about pain. The pain of the youth, the loss of the main. Biggie talk about love, about family ties. All the good and all the lies.
We break the chains of ignorance, show the truth with our own language.
We're building a bridge over the storm. Keep it steady, keep it warm.
Follow Biggie, 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 hit like and let's talk. We're not about drama, just about the life we walk. Drop everything and hear what's up. It's Biggie time, so let's light things up.
Yo, Biggie, let's start. Yo, Biggie, watch the gossip. Interviewing the best, finding out the tips and tricks. Yo, Biggie, let's start. Yo, Biggie, let's start. Yo, Biggie, watch the gossip. Interviewing the best, finding out the tips and tricks. Yo, Biggie, let's start. Yo, Biggie, let's start. Yo, Biggie, watch the gossip. Interviewing the best, finding out the tips and tricks. Yo, Biggie, let's start. Yo, Biggie, let's start. Yo, Biggie, watch the gossip. Interviewing the best, finding out the tips and tricks. Yo, Biggie, let's start. Yo, Biggie, let's start. Biggie, 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 let's talk, let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk, let's talk. Biggie, 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 come see me. Gap shop and gossip is what you need. Oi, Biggie, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Oi, Biggie, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. It's just Biggie, come, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk, let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk. Biggie, 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 let's talk, let's talk. Biggie, 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 come see me. Gap shop and gossip is what you need. Oi, Biggie, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Oi, Biggie, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. It's just Biggie, come, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk. Biggie, let's talk.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Biggie Let's Talk episode 89. Can't believe I'm up to 89 already. So today, before I introduce my guest, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, make sure you do everything. So today we're going to be talking about men's health, joined with a special guest all the way from Australia, and it's 5 a.m. there, so hats off to her. Big up yourself, Joelle. So today is all about helping men reconnect with themselves, their bodies and their emotions. So obviously, something that's very close and dear to me. And so please welcome Joelle Camille. I hope I said that right. Deeper connections with Joelle. Joelle works with men that feel flat, disconnected, or stuck, and help them get back into their bodies back into full capacity, I should say. So without further ado, let's bring Joelle on. Like I said, it is 5 a.m. over there. Joelle, how you doing?
Hey, Biggie, I'm good. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. Hold on, let me just sort the screen out because you're a little small. There you go. Is that better?
Yeah, that's good. And
Nah,
yeah.
that's better. How are you? Thank you for joining me so early in the morning.
Oh, you're so welcome. You're
I
so
can still see
welcome.
it's
Yes,
dark outside and everything. So
it is.
hats off to you and salute to you. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
I'll be going back to bed after this.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Okay, Joelle, let's get things started because I am weary of the time. So, for people that don't know you, who are you? You want to introduce yourself quickly? I did do a little
Abs-
brief introduction, but I think you could do a better job.
Absolutely. Thanks, Biggie. And firstly, thank you so much for having me.
You're most welcome.
Yeah, I work with men, like you said. I work with men who maybe feel like they feel fine, but they know that they may be flat or they may be feeling on edge and they may not even realize. And I'm kind of calling myself an emotional fitness coach. So I don't necessarily do lots of talking with men, but I help them feel things more through their body. So regulating their nervous system, working with their attention, working with their presence.
Excellent. And would you spot this in a man, or would somebody else say to you, listen, so and so needs help? Or would they approach you and say, listen, I don't feel 100%. Can you give me a full body checkup or something?
Look, men often get a sense, particularly when they see maybe some of my stuff on social media or they read one of my articles and they go, oh, wow, yeah, I feel like that. And then also lovingly partners can sometimes refer them or friends or sometimes it can be a concerned female friend because it's not like it's always visible to men, but sometimes people around them can notice.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Or somebody at work or somebody in the house
Exactly.
with them. Yeah. Okay, so why do men struggle to talk about this and what they're going through? And why is it always, I'm fine? They sweep it under the carpet.
That's such a great question. And I feel like it starts at a very, very young age. So I feel like there's two factors.
Is there trauma involved?
It can be, and we'll get to that. But I feel like it happens even maybe earlier than that. And one's biological and one's environmental. So the biological one is that because of the different hormones that males and females have, that plays a part. So because women have estrogen running through their system, that has their brain and their system working in a particular way, and with their prefrontal cortex, they have a lot of language, they have a lot of access to speech in a different way than males do. And so that's already changing the game. And then in my research, what I found is that generally in the Western world, right, which is Australia and the US and the UK, children are treated a little bit differently. Now, I'm talking across the board, right? So this may not be to every single family, but generally, boys are treated differently at around 7 to 10 years old.
Yeah.
And so there may be a few things. Caregivers may be like, okay, boys, toughen up. You're fine. Get up. Don't cry. Don't show emotions. That kind of communication. And the other thing that happens, Biggie, which maybe people aren't kind of putting two and two together, is that also at 7 to 10 years old, boys start to get less affectionate, nurturing touch.
So the first thing he said is that like the man up boy. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. I'll do that.
Exactly. Yeah. And so also getting less nurturing, comforting touch also affects the nervous system. So,
Okay.
less
What might
hugs.
be some of the signs that a man might be struggling? Like the early stages.
Yeah. Well, the best early stage is what affects your sleep.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So when you're stressed, when you've got, a lot on your mind, when you can't switch off.
You sleep less.
Yeah, absolutely. You sleep less and then you wake up and you don't feel so good. And then that accumulates, and then getting into bad habits. Maybe you start scrolling more, particularly at night before you go to sleep, which, we don't have to go into all of that and why that affects your brain and your nervous system, and it wires you. So, yeah, getting into bad habits, and then that can be one thing. Also, just stress, holding more stress in your system, in your nervous system, puts you in what's called your sympathetic nervous system, which is your fight or flight.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's like the body goes into almost like combat mode, right?
Yeah.
It's like I'm on high alert all the time, and it sees everything as a threat. So that's very taxing on your system and on your body.
Okay. So how can men become so accustomed to stress, pressure, and responsibilities they don't even? I can't even read. You know that. Anyone would think it's 5 a.m.
Yeah.
here in the morning.
Yes. I mean, and look, obviously this can happen with women as well, but I've chosen to focus my attention on men because I feel like there is a lot of stuff out there for women.
Do you get women that approach you and say, "Listen, I'm feeling like this, I'm feeling like that. Can you give me some advice?"
I do, and sometimes I'll just refer them to another practitioner because, yeah, I want to have as much time available to work with men. I will be later on in the year doing some in-person workshops for women and for men and women, but at this time I am, most of my work, whether it's one-on-one or my group coaching programs, I'm working with men.
Okay, so why is this that men are so accustomed to this and head towards burnout?
Well, one of the big reasons is that they don't talk, and they don't
Exactly.
talk about what's going on, right?
That's one of the reasons I started to do this, because I wanted to raise awareness on men's issues.
Right.
Before I started to do Biggie Let's Talk, I used to do another channel on Instagram, and there's before three of us men. We used to sit there and just talk about menly issues. And one of the guys was going through depression. He just come out of it, and he's quite a successful businessman. So then we thought, okay, let's start talking about stuff. Start to talk about it. People started to interact with us. Then we thought, okay, let's start making a go of it. So we started this channel up on Instagram, and we used to go live on Instagram, and then just talk about men's issues. Because men, like I said before, men just like to sweep it under the carpet and don't talk about it, or I'm big and macho and not want to talk about these things. But it is so important to talk about them. So that's where I salute you for coming out and concentrating so much on men. But going back to the burnout, how can we avoid that?
Well, not ignoring it, and what men tend to do is just push through. Just push through. Just get up. Yep, soldier on. Get up, go to work, come home, have dinner, watch TV, go to bed, wake up.
It becomes a routine.
And it's just how they are and how they operate, and then putting extra stress, which could be, maybe then they're going through a separation or a divorce or having issues and not having that language necessarily to be able to talk about it.
Okay, so what's the difference between real strength and simply pretending everything is okay?
That's another good question. I feel like real strength is actually being able to say, hey, I'm not okay. That actually takes so much strength to do that. And what I find, Biggie, which is really amazing, when I get groups of men in a Zoom, right, invariably one of the guys will always say, wow, it's actually really refreshing to be
To get it
here.
off his head.
Yeah, well, yes, but also to be with other men and hear them saying the same thing. Hear them saying, yeah, I'm struggling too, or yeah, that bothers me, or yeah.
But when you're in the Zoom call, do you
Yeah.
find men kind of like are a bit hesitant to talk first? So if you got 6 people in there, do you think, do you have to like perk them up, boost them up a bit to talk, or do they start talking straight away?
Well, what usually happens, Biggie, is one guy will start them off. And as soon as he starts talking and sharing something, a little bit vulnerable, a little bit, maybe he hasn't spoken about this, like, hey, I'm struggling a little here. It just gives
And the others will
permission.
open up.
Absolutely. And then they go, oh, what? He's struggling? Wow, he looks like he's got it all together. Far out. So it doesn't take much. But because men aren't necessarily sharing this kind of stuff with each other, at the pub or wherever they are, it just really opens the floodgates and gives them permission to go, oh, wow, yeah. Whereas women, that's all we talk about.
Talk about it all the time, yeah.
Right?
So do you ever find like where you got a man or you got men and they actually know each other? Do you ever like do group sessions like in a company or anything?
Yes, I have done that actually. I've done that with some like a group of men that actually were the organizing committee for a men's group. And so I did some work with them. So I wanted to support these men that were going to be supporting, 50, 60, 70, 80 men in a men's group here in Australia. So yeah.
And do you find you get the same response from that, or do they still keep it like, because they know each other and they see each other every day in the office, do they still open up, or are they kind of like tight-lipped?
They were happy to open up. Yeah, no, they were happy to open up. So yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, what can partners, family and friends do to support a man that's in this situation?
Make it okay. Just make it okay, and just make it safe to speak, and without judgment. I think that is one of the biggest things that men are concerned about, is how they're going to be judged, how they're going to be seen.
It's that male ego, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to remember, if you've had this programming from 7 to 10 years old that you should man up and you shouldn't talk about this stuff, then it can be incredibly challenging and scary, really, really scary. And it may not be scary in a man's head, but in their nervous system, right?
That's even worse when it's eating you up inside.
Absolutely. And it's like, like I said, that, you're ready for a fight. You're ready to defend yourself, because that's what's been programmed into you. It's not necessarily a conscious thing.
Okay, what can a man do when he feels something's not going so well?
Do you know what the best thing a man can do?
Go on,
Biggie? Breathe.
What, practice breathing, or?
Yeah. Could we have a little practice? Do you think we could have a little go? Can I
take 10 seconds out?
Can I take you through a really special breathing, right?
Go on.
Now, this is called box breathing. Now, you may have heard of it, or your listeners may have heard of it, but I want to tell you something before we start doing it, because it's very simple. It's actually something that Navy SEALs get taught and trained in, right? So we are about to do Navy SEAL training, okay?
Excellent.
Right. And the reason that they get taught this particular type of breathing is because it really calms their nervous systems down. And so, you know, when they've got to be like straight up, ready to go, not move, and be very precise, they've already trained their nervous system.
It's like jump out of a helicopter or something.
Yeah, or maybe they've got a gun and they've got to be, doing whatever they're doing, or they've got to be very calm and very precise. So anyway, it's called box breathing, and it's, like a box, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in for 4 counts, hold your breath for 4 counts, breathe out for 4 counts, and hold your breath for 4 counts. Now, I've got a little dog, Biggie, and he needs to go outside and do some business.
Go for it. Go up and go for him.
1 minute. Come here.
I'm going to carry on box breathing.
All right. Oh, so sorry about that. All right, I'm back. Well, I'd like to count you through so we can have all the listeners do it. So I'm gonna click my fingers. So in for 4. So in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Can you breathe in through your nose? 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. One more. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4.
Also, when you breathe out, you hold then as well at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. And there's something simple like that.
Yep. How do you feel?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's so calming, right? Just really easy. Speaks to your nervous system, tells your system, I'm safe.
Relaxes
I'm okay.
your whole body.
Relaxes your whole body. Then you can start thinking better. Stop feeling like you need to react to everything.
And does it have to be 4 seconds?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Well, no, it's not necessarily 4 seconds. It may be, but if you're struggling to do it that way, you can make it a little faster, but just make sure it's 4 all the way.
Yeah. And then
All
wherever
counts.
it is, wherever you choose, like 6 seconds is 6 hold, 6 in, 6 out, 6 hold again. Okay.
You can.
Okay. If you could change one thing about men's health. So let me read that again. If you could change one thing about the way men talk about mental health, what would it be?
That it's okay. That it's okay to be struggling, that it's okay to not have it all together, and that it's not going to last forever. I don't know if you've heard of this saying, but this too shall pass.
Mm-hmm.
is something that I have said to myself many, many times and over my lifetime. And I feel like it's such a beautiful saying because it just gives you hope.
Okay.
Because I think when you lose your hope, I don't know about you, Biggie, but I've had times in my life where I've lost hope, and it's a very challenging time.
Sometimes you do just need the other person to tell you, look, it's going to be okay. Don't worry about it.
Exactly. Yeah. And not even so much don't worry about it, because I feel like that is subtly also kind of like saying, just sweep it under the carpet, really subtle, right? How we do these things. Don't worry about it. No. And not worry about it, but it's like bring it to the table. It's okay. and it is going to be okay.
Excellent. Okay, that was my final question. But before we go, did you get me a nomination?
Well, I actually spoke to a dear friend of mine yesterday. Her name's Stephanie Pappas, and she's a legend. And I asked her if I could nominate her, and she said yes. So she's an incredible woman. She actually runs a podcast as well, but she helps people find their passion again through fashion.
Wow.
And
Okay.
through what they wear, and what a difference. And she's made, honestly, such a difference in my life, and helped me connect with my inner stylist so that, you know, I can always look good wherever I am.
Brilliant.
And yeah, I think she'd
Even
be
at
great.
5 a.m. in the morning, Joelle, you look great.
Oh, thank you. Well, I must say she's been a big help in that department.
Excellent.
So I think she'd be a really lovely asset to your listeners.
Thank you very much. Joelle, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for getting up so early in the morning. It's only it's 8, it's 8:15 here, so it's okay here. I've had my dinner just now. I finished work. But I just want to thank you because getting up so early in the morning means a lot. So go and get some rest. The dog's out. What's your dog's name, by the way?
His name's Louis.
Louis. So I hope Louis is right now, feeling better. His tummy's less lighter. But I want to wish you all the best. Thank you very much, Joelle.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having me. Bye.
You're most welcome. All the best.
Bye.
Guys,
Bye.
don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow Joelle as well on Facebook, Instagram. With deeper connections with Joelle.
Yes, that's me on Instagram, and then just Joelle Camille on Facebook. I'm mostly